Revolutionary greetings to you, comrades, friends, Nemedlwembe. Once again, I am compelled to give clarity. You know, there is this misconception that if you come from an affluent background, the so-called elite, you are then not able to engage in a struggle to emancipate the poor. But if we reflect upon history, the opposite is actually the reality. Let's take, for instance, the following people to make an example of. You have Che Guevara, who came from a very wealthy family. The Castros were elite. Mao Zedong, Che Mao Zedong came from a wealthy family. Lenin himself came from the elite. Karl Marx, you know, there's many ways that a family can be elite. One is through education, but the most obvious is by owning means of production. So, you know, you get people confused, thinking that if you come from an affluent background, you then cannot engage in a struggle, which is a fallacy. In fact, these people that I've mentioned, and some that I know in this day and age, they've committed what you call a class suicide, turning their backs away from their class and misrepresenting their own supposedly class interests to join the poor in the struggle. They are driven by what you call a radical empathy. Radical empathy. Frantz Fanon himself came from the middle class. Mandela is of a royal blood. Kwame Nkrumah comes from an affluent family. So that is just a contradiction. I just felt compelled to highlight that fact. So, comrades, we in fact must try and read before we can mislead our own people, you know, by trivial and irrelevant information. In fact, reading is not the only source of knowledge and information, but mine was to just clarify that. In fact, I should highlight that the issue of radical empathy, which causes revolutionaries to betray their own classes and join the working class. You know, revolutionaries like Che Guevara, Che Mao Zedong, I mean, the list is quite endless. You know, even if you come from the poor background in a capitalist society, sometimes when you get education allows you at least to move up the strata. So I hope this brief political education session has provided clarity. I thank you, comrades, friends, nemidlwembe.